part 5 in the Back Then series of the St. Kitts and Nevis Information Services Generations. There was a time when we could go out and leave our front door unlocked and return to find nothing stolen. Neighbors looked out for each other. Children respected their elders. This was only several decades ago. So return there with us today. Just maybe we can recapture some of that community spirit.
The neighbors, you live like family. You know, everybody was like a close-knit family. They share, they look out for each other, and they used to help to discipline children. If they see they are doing anything wrong, they can discipline them and they help if anything needed in the community. If someone haven't got anything, they shared. Very importantly, they shared each other. If the neighbor is building a house, just for instance, a group would go and help. The person who is building. A group of men would go out and help, and then they would not even pay them, but they would cook. They would cook meals, and they have some drinks and so on. They all would come together and help them build the house and all that. Neighbors used to share with each other, you know. They have their provisions. They would help and share with each other, you know. It was a kind of community that we lived in, you know. And any strangers even come into the village, they were well accepted and treated.
Why is it not like how it used to be? What is the difference? Things were like a certain way then. Tell me what they were like then and compared to now.
I think that grandparents and aunts and uncles, the family had more say, if I put it. They had more say in the upbringing of the children. It's not happening now because some grandparents cannot even discipline their grandchildren. They're not allowed. And that has a lot to do with it, because they are the ones who would show them the right way. But it's not like that now, you know. And I think if they live more live more in a clannish way, then things would be better, because the grandmother can say, well, you know, if you do certain things, what would happen and so forth. But I don't think that they are having much input in the young people's lives. I think so.
Otherwise, to me, the whole of St. Paul's was one big family. You could go away, leave your house open, because Mom used to take us to town, and leave the house open, just pull in the door, and when we come back, everything was there, you know. So, and if somebody see your door was open, they come and they close it, and that's it. So it was a big family in St. Paul's, and I really used to enjoy that part of it.
Did you miss that community spirit when you're up there?
Yeah, at first, because our community there was white. Only a few black family was living there.
What's the area?
Crotona Park, Bronx, in the Bronx. At that time, it was white. And you had to get to know. So when I started school, I got to know the kids. And then I was the greatest thing because they liked my accent. And as soon as I lost my accent, I lost all my friends, you know? So it was really good.
Did you experience any racism?
No, not there.
You also went to the U.S.?
No, England.
What was it like compared to back here? Was it the same community spirit?
No, there was much of that.
Okay.
Because you got to go about, you know, you hear somebody from St. Kitts is there, you go over to visit them, and so, you know, because there wasn't much there at that time. That was 56. You know,
you said in those days they had to corn the meat to
Yeah,
get
we
it
corn
to
our meat.
Corn the meat.
Okay.
You know.
What? Okay, and what else y'all did? Everybody I know used to have a safe and so forth.
Yeah, we just kill it, you know, and the families for families.
Family.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you would share it up with all your
Yeah,
family.
families, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we all get together.
Right,
We
right.
sit down and have
And
a good meal.
eat.
Tell me about Christmas time. Tell me what happened in the community at Christmas time.
Oh, Christmas time was great. You would people would do a lot of cooking, and then we had sports as the masquerades and the makajombies and a lot of the Nivision masquerades used to come down, and when they come down, sometimes they stay over in the village so they had relatives down there from St. Kitts, Nivision relatives down there, and then they were well treated. Everybody would go out and cook for them, and they used to have great times down there. Very nice at Christmas. Not like these days. Christmas were very happy.
So it was a community
A
time.
community time too, yeah. Oh yes.
Oh, Christmas is a happy time. Everybody decorating for Christmas and Christmas come.
You had any cleaning and so to do in the house?
Yeah, man, I had to clean. I had no great load of cleaning because of there I live and I got to keep it clean. So no great load of work was there to do in it.
All right. What else y'all used to do? Pauline mentioned the sports and so on.
I mean,
What else
me
happened?
not got to mention sport because everybody in the world knows sport just play. But Christmas is a time that everybody decorate the place. So, you know how it is.
Y'all down here had any nigger business?
Nigger business was one of anything happen in the village, they play it at Christmas time.
Give
so
me
they
an
can-
example of something that happened that they did. Can you recall?
I can't remember now, but
You remember a nigger business story?
I can't remember.
What used to happen at Christmas time in St. Kitts?
We did drum them,
They had drumming, what else?
drum and
Yeah,
dancing
lots
and
of drums.
everything, nothing else.
What kind of sports they used to have? They had masquerade and
Yeah.
tell me about
All
that.
of them there.
We have masquerade, we have the college
Bull
things
and all kind of dance.
they used to have nurses, people
So,
out dance.
I was so small. I so small I go watch them. But I'm not dance. I can't
Oh,
watch.
you couldn't do it.
Can't do it for the small. But then I had nothing now. Me not see I don't know for anything
It's a
now.
long
Me
time.
not say a thing now they do.
It's a long time.
I do
ago.
not say a thing they doing now. They
So
ain't
it's not
doing
the same.
Not,
It's not the same.
they not do. Who keep
They
that?
don't even have they don't even having fun now.
Oh.
And let the fun pass.
The
Oh,
time
God.
going.
Tell me too, did family, friends come and visit at that time? What used to happen? Did
Yeah.
you go and visit your family?
Sometimes.
Sometimes? Okay.
Drink rum. Drink all kind of something. they
Okay,
do.
you got rum cake too?
Hmm?
You get rum cake too?
I
with
make
that
me
cake?
one cake.
Oh, you make your own cake? Okay.
Yeah, me little cake.
What else
for-
you used to make at Christmas time?
Flour cake with flour and sugar.
Okay.
We
And
used to make a
egg.
thing they call a roldal.
Tell me about that. What is in it?
You mix it up with cassava and flour. And you put it in the oven to bake. And you put in your baking powder into it. And it is very sweet and coconut.
Mm.
And we call it
Coconut
Call
and
it what?
sugar.
roldal.
Roldal?
Roldal.
Okay.
But
Roldal.
me never
Put it in the
name
oven.
so.
Okay.
Me boy not
into the oven.
having a boy
Tastes
not.
nice.
Me not know it. Me know
and
that.
everything and spice.
So what you used to make at Christmas time?
She just bake cake,
Mm-hmm.
make cake and biscuit. I mean, it was what thing to eat. For the children them to eat. She didn't have no children. So she make cake and thing to eat.
Oh, and share it up.
Share for the
Okay.
Christmas.
Okay. Now I want y'all to tell me what are some of the things that have changed. You said Christmas. You said Christmas not like how it used
No.
to be. What else has changed?
And we used to, I don't know for you all, But we used to kill a goat and a pig.
The Harrier Stark. The cattle
And
that
then when you kill it, what you do with it?
eat some,
You eat
We-
some?
eat and give who
cook all
could
day.
give them
Cook all
friend.
day.
Not all day. No bother with that. No bother with that. Then
What else you do? You eat too.
eat,
We cook all day
make a
and
big
corn and
flourish.
corn, all corn them up
And dumpling.
And dumpling, so corn
Eat
and dumpling. Okay.
I can't.
we corn it up.
Then we
Okay.
just
You mean add the salt and the pepper and,
Yeah.
so, and the seasoning and so.
everything,
Okay.
yeah.
So in those days you didn't have a fridge then?
No.
Okay.
My
you have to-
grandmother
You
have
have to put
she
salt
children
in.
have fridge.
Salt in it. Okay.
Salt,
They make
corn,
them
you know,
cake.
and
They
put it
make
up
them
to
nice
dry.
cake and tin. Put in the fridge for do.
So your experience was different then?
With-
As you said,
with-
your
My grandmother.
What about things like Easter Monday and Christmas time? Did you have an opportunity to go on picnics and things like that?
Yes,
Okay.
as long as it was appropriate where my aunt was concerned. And let me not come back with somebody saying, but Ina is this or Ina is that. My aunt isn't going to stop to say, well, Ina is this and that. I got it from her.
So
She's the aunt.
She didn't answer any
No, no, no.
questions? Okay.
She was, you allow so and so to say, and she has already grabbed something, man.
I hope it was only a ballot.
Well, what it was, it still left me alive.
So, was it like that with everybody at that time? Would you say
Yes,
that parents
9,
and
10.
guardians were more strict at that time?
9/10 of the times.
Okay.
Either that or the person will have their own, you know.
Okay. All right.
But that still exists.
Tell me what used to happen at Christmas time.
We all dressed up, man, and play, just like how you will do it now for Easter. So it was at Christmas.
Okay.
The house was highly decorated.
And I
Beautifully.
assume you had to help with that cleaning.
All we
and
had to do.
everything.
Oh yes, it's part of our duty. And you will get married one day, and then what does it happen? I am the one? No, you get it cleaned up.
Next week, we showcase upstarts. We share some personal opinions on the type of oppression that our people experience sometime after slavery. Also, we look at liberators like the Right Excellent Sir Robert Llewellyn Bradshaw. Join our conversation by emailing us at sknisgenerations@gmail.com. Showcasing a proud, resilient heritage, serving as inspiration for endless possibilities.